So I grew up with divorced parents. On weekdays, I lived with my mom, who was always helping me with my duties. But weekends were my dad's. My dad was a cool dad. He loved video games and sci-fi movies. He was actually a programmer and had this hobby of creating weird gadgets. In my mind was like Back to the Future. I was Marty McFly visiting Dr. Brown's garage. But we spent our weekends tasting cereal, playing computer games, or going to the happiest place of the 90s, McDonald's. We also used to go to this huge market called Extra that had this arcade where I spent so many hours playing this game called The House of the Dead, which was awesome. But even better was a huge toy aisle that looked like paradise. That day my dad asked me to take care of my brother Christopher, and I thought, God damn it, that little devil. I needed to keep my eyes on him, because he had this thing about opening the store's packages, making my dad pay for things he didn't plan for. To be honest, I also had a toy crush myself. I wanted so much, but we never had the money to buy it. And that toy was an action figure of Wolverine that came with a motorcycle. I spent so many hours drooling over that box. So many hours that when I looked back, I realized that everyone had disappeared from the toy section. And as I started to look around, I realized how huge that market was. I thought that since everybody was gone, I would be stuck in the closed market, so everything was mine. But then I remembered that this market was open 25 hours a day. Then I realized I lost my brother, and my dad was going to kill me. I looked everywhere, and nothing. I really started to worry. Finally, I saw Market's cop. A security guard. Excuse me, sir. I lost my parents, and I have you seen somewhere around a kid who happened to look like an exactly small version of me, sir? He asked me when was the last time I saw them and my parents' names. As I answered, he shouted at his radio, something like,
Code 113, repeat, code 113, on aisle 7, over.
Other security guards came to see what's going on, and I thought, I'm going down. I put my hands on my back, but the guard told me, that won't be necessary. They started to escort me, and we approached a very dark corridor with a small room with almost no light in the end. This mysterious woman approached me in a very calm voice, asking me my dad's full name, and my only answer was, I will never tell you, fascist! No, I'm kidding, I just told her the name, and she pointed to this older lost kid and asked me if I knew him. It was him! He was alive! That wasn't going to kill me! At least not yet. The woman pressed a button on the table and announced my father's name on the market speaker. Minutes later, he got there to rescue us. I thought he would scream at me, beat my ass, or give me one of his 2-hour speeches, but it was worse. He gave me the look. Yeah, you know the look. It's the look of disappointment, which hurts more than anything. I realized then that even though my time with my father was a lot of fun, I also had responsibilities as the big brother. Made me think how I was being selfish, putting my interests in front of my brother's safety, and that could have serious consequences. That day, I learned a lot about balancing having fun and looking after him at the same time. Having a little brother looks like a tough job that you do not ask for, but the moment I started to share, he wasn't just a responsibility or my brother anymore. He was my friend. And this is a lesson I learned and I carry with me until this day.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I also want to express how happy I am because of you who took some time to comment on my last video. I know that my channel is pretty tiny in terms of subscribers, and I guess YouTube's algorithm is not showing much of my content because my channel is pretty fresh. But with your support, comment, like, and subscribe, I'm very confident that we can make this grow. Bye!